Hey guys, Ralph here, and welcome to True Power on this fabulous Friday here in Connecticut. Life's good, guys. Life's good. Anyway, you saw the thumbnail. Molly Seidel and the trials and tribulations of Molly Seidel. Now, I came across this. I knew who she was. I follow sports, as you know, and I knew who she was. But Durian Ryder did a video on her yesterday, and I tell you guys, if you're not watching Durian Ryder, he's got some very, very good stuff. He really does. It may not be your cup of tea. All of it is not my cup of tea, and I'm sure I'm not all completely his cup of tea. It doesn't matter. His basic message is spot on, and I like him very much. But he did a thing on Molly Seidel, world-class runner. Over the years has morphed up from, the 5K to the 10K. Now she's a world-class marathoner. And she came out recently with a handful of articles in some of the running magazines, the trials and tribulations she's had with eating disorders. I mean, bad news eating disorders. Anorexia, bulimia, the whole 9 yards. Hair falling out, health, fitness, everything just right in the dumper. Now look, I'm going to preface this by saying I don't know her. I never talk to her. I mean, what you get in a magazine could be very, very surfacey. I don't know what's going on. I am not a medical doctor, and I'm not naive enough to think that everything that has to do with eating disorders has to do with a maniacal urge to get skinny. I mean, a lot of things are, child abuse, a lot of things. And I'm not saying she was abused as a child. I'm not saying that at all. Okay? Low self-esteem, I don't, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm not making a diagnosis. All I know is for somebody that is putting that kind of strenuous workouts, to still be concerned that she's too heavy. Again, maybe it points to another problem. I don't know. But I'm here to tell you she is on a very, very high protein diet. And guys, I don't care what her entire problem is. That high protein diet is part of the problem. I did a video a couple days ago on Jimmy Butler. I did one yesterday on Steph Curry. Guys, for an athlete, this is the absolute root of all evil. We have 60 to 100 trillion cells in the body. Think about that. 60 to 100 trillion cells. Every single one of them, guys, is made up primarily of glucose or sugar. There's one way and one way only to get sugar into your body, and that is carbohydrates. I take that back. You could have a glucose drip. Guys, that's another thing. You go into the emergency ward, you have, heat issues during hot days. You could have COVID, you could have flu. What's the first thing they do? They don't even take your temperature. They hook you up to a glucose drip. They are mainlining sugar. Guys, and if you are on a diet, I don't care if you're losing weight, but if you are on a diet that severely limits glucose, you are asking for big trouble. And an athlete who tries to make that work on few calories and little sugars, little fruits, guys, that doesn't surprise me a bit. Now, I wouldn't say that about anybody not knowing who they are. Well, she doesn't know what she's talking about. I don't know. Whatever. She seems like a very, very sweet girl. Sweet girl to me, woman. Anyway, with that said, now I have talked about this before. If you look at our icons, okay, the girls that are really doing this protocol, I've got 3 go-tos. I mean, there's lots of them. Katie Kookaburra, Fully Raw Christina, there's a lot of them that do beautifully on this. That's another one. Katie Kookaburra is a world-class cyclist. She's doing the workouts, and she eats unlimited calories. Unlimited calories. Guys, it doesn't have to be this way. Anyway, back to the guys that I'm holding up as our icons. Okay? Look at their physique. Now, are they as toned and as ripped and as physically shaped as a world-class marathoner? No. Guys, that's the whole point that I'm trying to make. These three put in moderate to little exercise at the most. Freely says she might ride a bike or work out 3-4 times a week. Melon Belly does some rebounding, and Natasha, we don't really know. She's living with Durian Rider. I bet she's on the bike every day, but I know she's not torturing herself on the hills and everything to the point of what Molly is. And look at these physiques. You can't tell me that anybody, a gifted athlete or whatever, has to be leaner than these three. Now, these three are barely, compared to what Molly is doing workout-wise, these three are not working out. Relative to that, they are barely off the couch, okay? And they are eating more calories than she could. They are eating unlimited carbs. Now, I am not saying, and Durian Rider and anybody is not saying just sit down there and gorge yourself till you're sick. The thing about fruits, vegetables, starches is that they are self-regulating. You sit down with a watermelon. I've been doing it all summer. You sit down with a watermelon for breakfast, a huge, large watermelon, $6.99 at Stop and Shop up here, okay? And you just start eating it. After a while, guys, you are not going to want any more. You're going to be full, you're going to be satiated, you're going to be ready to go. These high-protein crabs do not do that. And you go out for your run, and you listen to her. She still talks about calorie deficits and all that. She's starving herself and torturing herself. And I am telling you, it doesn't have to be this way. Now, each one, I don't like to talk in calories, but I like to speak the language of the masses, okay? And each one of those, my three girls, Melon Belly, Natasha, and Freely, are eating about 2,500 to 27 calories a day. Now, they are not maniacal. I guarantee you, Molly is at least 500 to 1,000 calories less than that, okay? And I know that each one of them are not maniacally counting their calories. But if they were working out as much as Molly was, they'd be up well over 3,000 calories, up to 3,500 calories. And Molly's doing less than 2,000. Guys, it's torture. It's torture. And I don't know who her nutritionist is. I don't know who her trainer is. They should be fired. They should not be allowed to do this. You're ruining lives with these high-protein, high-fat, keto crap. You just run on coffee. You eat 1,500 calories a day. And guys, it doesn't work. It doesn't have to be this way. It does not have to be torture. And you can get all the results that Molly's getting, physique-wise, without barely getting off the couch compared to what she's doing. Guys, that to me is true power. That's the life I want to live. I want unlimited energy and unlimited carbs and just kill life. At my age, I don't care anymore. This is it. I'm not trying to get clicks. Obviously, look at my clicks. I'm not doing very well if I'm trying to get them. Guys, I'm just telling you the truth. And you don't have to agree with me. You don't have to do it. I don't care. But if you don't agree with me, you're wrong. It's as simple as that. Anyway, eat and drink fruits and vegetables and live your life with true power. Not the fake stuff, true power. Love you all. Molly, God bless you. You seem like a very nice young lady.